There are two distinct adjustments that you need to set up a bike cleat: fore and aft, longitudinal, and rotation angle. The cleat key is primarily used to set up the most tricky one, the cleat rotation angle. Both Look and Shimano road cleats have index marks on the side of each cleat to show you where the pedal spindle would be when clipped into the pedal. It may help to draw a line between the markers to show exactly where the spindle will be relative to the cleat. With your shoes off, feel around the inside of your foot to find the first and fifth metatarsal heads. The first metatarsal head is a bump on the inside of your foot behind the big toe. The fifth metatarsal head is a bump on the outside of your foot, just behind your little toe. Put your shoe on and mark the location of the first and fifth metatarsal heads on both sides of your shoe. Use a piece of tape on your shoe if you don't want to scribble marks on it. Put your shoe on a flat table. Using a straight edge, like the box provided with the cleat key, mark the sole of the shoe by extending the first and fifth metatarsal markings you made on the side of the shoe down to the bottom of the shoe. Extend the first and fifth metatarsal markings across the sole, making two lines parallel to the two lower cleat holes. You may also be able to refer to lateral markings on the shoe itself. Between the two metatarsal lines, draw a third line, a mid-metatarsal line. Draw a mid-metatarsal point in the middle of the shoe on the mid-metatarsal line. Most people will want to set the middle of the cleat spindle line on the cleat over the mid-metatarsal line on the shoe. Install the cleat loosely using the 3 bolts provided with the cleat. Don't tighten too much at this stage, the cleat should still be able to move with hand pressure for now. Next, we're going to do a jump test. Draw a straight line on the floor, or use a piece of tape to make a straight line, or instead, don't draw, just use the straight line on the tiles or on hardwood flooring. Straddling that line, jump up and down softly. Land gently on your heels. Place a straight edge, like the cleat key box, or a plain ruler, against the inside of your foot. Draw a line on the inside of the box that intersects the line on the floor. Now, using the protractor at the top of the cleat key, measure the toe-out angle. That's the angle between the original straight line on the floor and the newly drawn foot line. Divide the toe-out angle by 3 to determine the cleat rotation angle. For example, if the toe-out angle is 12 degrees, then divide 12 by 3 equals 4. 4 degrees is your cleat rotation angle. For nearly everyone, this will be a heel-in angle. Most people walk a bit like a duck. Draw a point mark on the shoe right at the back in the centre. Some shoes already have a marker on the heel, so in this case you don't need to do it, it's already there. This point marker will be used to set the angle of the cleat on the shoe. Compress the spring and clamp the cleat key onto the cleat. Put the middle of the cleat spindle line right on top of the middle of the mid-metatarsal line and laterally centre the cleat. Then rotate the cleat so that the shoe is heel in to get the point on the back of the sole lined up with your cleat rotation angle. Finally, tighten the cleat onto the shoe as per the torque recommended by the cleat manufacturer. You're all done. Your cleats are set up. It's time to go for a ride.